Hey Beat, this is Lee. As I promised, I would review your website and look at your online presence and provide some feedback with some tips and tricks of how I can get some more potential people to book photography and weddings with you. Let me just say that I am very impressed with the quality of your photos on your website. The images you have is really spectacular. So I really would love to help you to drive that business, because I think a lot of people will be happy with your photos. So looking at your website, as you see here, like I said, I really love the pictures. The first thing I wanted to go over is around content, right? So at the moment, you have so many good pictures, but not a lot of content. You probably have about 100 words on your first page. And Google recommends to have about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your home page. And the reason for that is that Google goes out with its crawlers and searches the various websites, right? And they are trying to extract the necessary keywords from your website so they can actually index your website and make sure that you appear higher on top of the Google search results. And if you don't have 1,500 words, then it makes it quite difficult for them. So I really recommend to increase the content on your homepage so you can make your website to be found on Google. I do like that you have some Instagram and contact us buttons. You can maybe make it a bit more prominent. Maybe have an online booking facility. These are small changes that you can make as well to drive customers to action, right? But I went through your website and it's really laid out nicely, with different options that people can be booked for. So at the moment, I would really just recommend from a content perspective to improve that, so Google can find you. The next thing I just want to go through is, so I'll show you now on the Google search results, but this is your top competitor in the Benelux area. And, you know, in all honesty, I like your photos much more than I like theirs. But if you look at their layouts, what they have, so they got a very clean menu structure, also very easy to find their details, to log in and to make appointments. You'll see they've got slightly more content than you have on the home page, but also only at about 400 or 500 words, right? Also not really at the 1,500 meter mark. So they're definitely beatable. I think if you can reach that 1,500 meter word mark, then I think you can beat these guys out quite easy. The next thing I want to take you through is when I put in wedding photography in Benelux from a Google search point of view. The first part that you'll see here that comes up is Google Ads, right? So this is the prime real estate that people pay to be in. And you can get quite a lot of quick traffic to your website by having Google Ads. But of course, every time someone clicks on the link, then you need to pay for that click in essence, right? So quick traffic to your website, but you pay over the long run. The second thing I want to go over is the Google map listing. And this is another great location if you can be listed in here, right? It's very important because this shows all the relevant businesses in the area that I've typed in with Benelux. And basically, it's easier for people to see the contact number, to navigate to the website, or even actually find the location. And Google, and the statistics actually show that 30 to 40% of people searching will actually click on one of these three links that you see over here. So a lot of traffic actually going to these locations. So how do you get onto these top three locations? Well, you need to increase your number of citations. And all that a citation really is just a combination of your name, your contact number, and your physical address. And to increase your number of citations, you want to get listed as much possible directories as possible. And a directory is like, you can think of a Gumtree or a Yellow Pages or anything like that. So the more you can get listed on those kind of directories, the higher you'll be placed in this Google map listing. I personally normally try to go at least between 100 and 200 of those listings and guarantee myself in the top three positions. The third area I want to just concentrate on here is the organic search results, right? So this is what Google thinks is the most relevant to the search term that you've put in Google, and also very important to be in the top three positions here. The statistics show that 29% of people click on the first link that they see, 15% on the second link, and 10% on the third link. Actually, only less than 9% of people go past the first page of Google. So if you can be in those top 3 positions, you're going to get a lot of traffic to your website. So how do you actually get to these top 3 positions? Well, let me show you. I use a tool called Ahrefs, and what this allows me to do is put in a website address, like I've put your website in here, and it spits out a bunch of numbers. This is the numbers basically that Google sees, and it will use to sort of rank your website in those results. The first number is the UR, that's the trust rating of your website. This is how much Google will trust your website. So you're sitting at a 6 out of 100 at the moment. DR is your strength index, so that's something that is how strong Google sees your website to be. It's sitting at a 0.5 out of 100. So definitely some work that we could do here to improve both your trust and your strength index for Google. And your backlinks and referring domains is basically just what can determine how high in those organic search results that you sit. You want these numbers to be as high as possible. So all that a backlink is really one website pointing to your website, basically giving a shout out from their website to yours. And the referring domain is those actual websites that are pointing to yours. So at the moment you've got 85 backlinks pointing to your website, but only from 4 referring domains. And something to note is that not all backlinks are made equal, so also the quality of backlinks are very important. At the moment, you have no organic keywords being picked up by Google. So even though you've got all these beautiful pictures on your website, you don't have the content necessarily on your website so Google can pick up what those search terms and keywords are that people will search for. And that relates to why you only have 0 organic traffic. So you have no people actually getting to your website from the Google search results. And that's because Google can't really find you and can't actually put you in that search engine, right? So that's why no one is finding you. Now, if I do the same for your competitor that you have here, their trust rating is up at a 34. So that's how much, it's quite a bit higher than yours. And their strength index is sitting at 46. So reasonably strong index over there, but still not completely beatable, right? They've got close to 5,000 backlinks pointing to their website, and they've got 241 referring domains that's actually pointing to their website. And that reflects into their organic search, right? So they've got 310 people per month finding their website, which is incredible, right? So that's a lot of business going to their website that could actually be coming to you if you just got these numbers up. They have 320 organic keywords that's being picked up, and we can probably go into and see what that looks like, right? So these are the keywords that people type into Google and that they've extracted from your competitor's website. You can see photography. On its own, there's 7,200 people every month searching for the keyword of photography within the Netherlands. Lower down, I did see something that's a bit more relevant, which is like wedding photographer that you probably want to target for. There's 250 people every month searching for this key term. And as I said, they're getting about a third of this traffic to their website because they're number 1 on Google at the moment. That could be actually coming to yours if you can get those numbers up. So just to recap, you really want to update your website, your homepage, so that you can get 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, and that'll make it easier for Google to find your website and also index your website to be on the Google search results. To get onto that top 3 positions of the Google map listing, you want to increase your number of citations, and then to be on the top 3 positions of the organic search result, you want to make sure that your referring domains and your backlinks are as high as possible. Of course, we're maintaining nice quality there as well. Like I said, these are tips and tricks you can implement immediately, and I really hope you do that because your photos are fantastic and I hope you can get more business. If you want to find out more information of how to do this and what approaches you can take, please reach out to me and we can set up maybe a session and I can talk you through your options available. Either way, I really hope you can just drop me a line of feedback. Just let me know if you found this interesting and helpful to you. I'm trying to help out a couple of local South African businesses, of course, and your feedback will be much appreciated. Thank you very much, and cheers.